Here's Jack. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for Jack Nicholson's top 10 performances.
Is there another kind?
What if this is as good as it gets?
Wait till they get a load of me.
Number 10, Terms of Endearment.
I didn't expect some silly flirt who had to keep his jacket open because his belly's getting too big.
Though About Schmidt and The Last Detail could have also taken this spot, we've chosen Nicholson's Oscar-winning role as Garrett Breedlove for this list.
Would you like to come in?
I'd rather stick needles in my eyes.
Focused on a mother-daughter relationship, this dramedy has the actor playing love interest and supporting character to Shirley MacLaine's Aurora Greenway.
Don't you realize I'm a grandmother?
But even as second fiddle, Nicholson aptly displays his versatility as a rowdy, funny, and sensitive middle-aged ex-astronaut.
You do bring out the devil in me.
Number 9, Easy Rider.
Oh, what am I gonna do now?
His screen time in this road movie may be brief, but Nicholson certainly makes the most of it. His turn as the paranoid alcoholic lawyer who gets contemplative on drugs earned him an Oscar nod for Best Supporting Actor.
So now the Notions are meeting with people in all walks of life in an advisory capacity.
Featuring Peter Fonda and Dennis Hopper as two traveling bikers, Easy Rider defined the 1960s with its hippie ideals, and it just wouldn't be the same without George Hansen.
These are U.S. prime.
I'm sorry, man.
Number 8, The Departed.
Are you still a cop? No! No! Swear on your mother's grave.
With this Oscar-winning Martin Scorsese flick, Nicholson demonstrated once again that he could be a vital supporting player as much as an incredible lead.
I got this rat, this gnawing, key-eating f***ing rat. And it brings up questions.
His performance as sadistic mob boss Frank Costello helped round out the crime thriller's excellent ensemble cast. Meanwhile, his Best Supporting Oscar nod proved he truly has a knack for portraying memorable villains.
A man could look at anything and make something out of it.
Number 7, 5 Easy Pieces.
Now all you have to do is hold the chicken, bring me the toast, give me a check for the chicken salad sandwich, and you haven't broken any rules.
You want me to hold the chicken, huh?
I want you to hold it between your knees.
This drama follows a piano prodigy turned rebel who must reconcile with his ailing father after years of trying to find meaning in life.
Most of it doesn't add up to much that I could relate as a way of life that you'd approve of.
The journey isn't an easy one for Bobby, who's so lost he can't even get along with a diner waitress.
Come on, DePesto, we can still have a good time.
You're the pathetic one, not me.
Nicholson's subtle portrayal of the aloof and frustrated man worked so well, he was nominated for an Oscar.
Ants! Why we all line up like a goddamn bunch of ants, the most beautiful part of the day in gas, Arthur!
It also helped earn the movie a spot in the National Film Registry. Number 6, As Good as It Gets.
If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere.
If you're looking for a funny and moving romantic comedy with thoughtful dialogue and real characters, this is certainly as good as it gets.
Hope you find him. Love that dog.
You don't love anything, Mr. Udall.
It might not be easy to like the film's protagonist at first, considering he's a narcissistic novelist that pretty much hates everyone he meets.
Don't knock. Not on this door. Not for any reason. Do you get me, sweetheart?
But as the movie goes on, you can't help but laugh and even find his compulsiveness endearing.
Don't touch, don't touch.
Get a life.
Hey, watch it. Don't touch. Hey.
All of this, of course, wouldn't be possible without Nicholson's Oscar-winning efforts. Number 5, A Few Good Men.
Defense calls Colonel Nathan Jessup.
He may not be one of the few good men of this courtroom drama's title, but he definitely plays one good villain.
Is this funny, sir?
No, it's not. It's tragic.
As the tough and menacing Colonel Jessup, Nicholson manages to make a very big impact with only a few scenes. He also ensures we won't forget him by giving us one of the greatest movie quotes ever.
You can't handle the truth!
And by nabbing a Best Supporting Actor nod.
Son, we live in a world that has walls, and those walls have to be guarded by men with guns.
Number 4, Batman.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What? I always ask that of all my prey. I just like the sound of it.
A decade before Heath Ledger was posthumously awarded an Oscar for playing the Dark Knight's arch-enemy, Nicholson brought his version of the Joker to Tim Burton's Batman universe.
And as you can see, I'm a lot happier.
Considered a much darker take than Cesar Romero's TV rendition, Nicholson's supervillain stole many scenes by incorporating elements of the surreal and black comedy in the character. In a nutshell, his Joker was campy, creepy, intense, and maybe even a little batshit crazy. Number 3, Chinatown.
You're a very nosy fellow, kitty cat, huh? You know what happens to nosy fellows? Huh? No? Wanna guess? Huh? No? Okay. They lose their noses.
Roman Polanski mixed mystery, psychological drama, and neo-noir elements into an Oscar-winning tale revolving around a private detective who discovers corruption and murder among Los Angeles' bureaucracy.
Isn't this something? Middle of a drought and the water commissioner drowns. Only in L.A.
Though Jake Gittes has quite a sense of humor, it's his many layers, ranging from cool and rational to curious, determined, and more, that make the character so iconic.
She's my sister. She's my daughter. My sister, my daughter!
In fact, Nicholson net another Best Actor Oscar nod for his role in this classic of 1970s American cinema.
Forget it, Jake. It's Chinatown.
Number 2, The Shining.
Here's Johnny!
Actually, here's Jack, in all of his psychopathic glory.
I'm coming!
In this film adaptation of the Stephen King novel, Nicholson plays a writer whose sanity becomes increasingly questionable after he and his family become trapped in what may or may not be a haunted hotel.
I saw your picture in the newspapers. You, chopped your wife and daughter up into little bits. And, then you blew your brains out.
His performance is so terrifying and entertaining, you might even be inclined to blame a supernatural source for its power.
I wish we could stay here forever, ever, ever.
Number 1, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
You're gonna pull that henhouse shit now when the vote the chief just voted it was 10-9. Now I want that television set turned on right now!
Based on the Ken Kesey novel of the same name, this drama won Nicholson his first Oscar for Best Actor, and for good reason.
Well, as near as I can figure out, it's because I, fight and too much.
By blending anger, energy, vulgar comedy, and a bit of crazy, the role fit him like a glove.
How about it, you creeps, you lunatics, mental defectives? Let's hear it for Bull Goose Randall!
As a rebellious patient who tries to instigate trouble against the authorities at a mental institution, he was brilliant, unforgettable, and oh so Jack.
I'll be there before these son of a bitches know what hit them.
Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite Jack Nicholson performance? Be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com for more entertaining top 10s.